Some men just want to watch the world burn. Society and its laws are just obstacles in their path. When those obstacles are removed, the true nature of man and Brotato is revealed. Join us on an insane adventure into the mind of the crazy Brotato, and let's see what a madman gets up to when society is out of the picture. I'm joined here with our very own Clarice Starling in this adventure into madness. How do you feel our subject will fare now that he is unleashed upon the world?
I think he's going to fare extremely well. Perhaps too well, and I don't think he's going to want to leave.
He would rather stay and rule in chaos than return and be subject to Brotato society. That, to me, is extremely reasonable.
Sometimes I worry about you.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm just fine. Now let's begin this mad quest.
The crazy character has 100 range with precise weapons, 25% attack speed, and starts with a knife. It loses 30% dodge, 10 engineering, and 10 range damage.
Like the beginning of any true psychopath's journey, the crazy Brotato's first victims are small animals and cats.
Well, we still don't know if they're small animals yet, but that does not make it better.
No, it does not, but we've already established those are the equivalent of cats.
We'll pick up some luck. Reroll. Pick up the thief dagger and the insanity.
It's nice to see that the insanity was immediately gotten for the crazy character.
I actually made sure I was able to buy each and every one.
So you just stacked insanity on insanity on insanity, even after it stops giving you any benefits?
That is correct.
That's what I like to hear. Dedication to the bit and showing true insanity.
Let's get rid of our knife. Grab another thief dagger. We have hordes on 12 and 14, and an elite on 18.
So you're going to be going against two hordes this run. Doesn't look like you're one to take out large numbers of enemies at once.
Melee precision weapons like these stab everything in their path, so they're actually very effective against large grouped together enemies.
So you're going to do very well as a mass murderer then.
You could say that.
Well, I look forward to you taking on the horde.
Get the crit chance.
So why are you stacking thief daggers?
Well, the thief dagger gives 1 materials when you kill something with a critical strike. And I wanted as much money as possible because when it comes to the crazy character, you start with negative 30 dodge. And the crazy character is built to utilize precision weapons which have a high crit rate and give more crit. So I need a lot of money to stack health and armor to replace the dodge, because there's not enough time to get dodge up to an acceptable level before I need it. Let's grab some harvesting. Get some armor, we're gonna need that. Grab our final thief dagger. Actually, we might want to grab the claw tree.
What the hell is that thing?
That is a claw tree.
What is a claw tree?
It's a tree that gives me 1 melee damage and 3 crit at the cost of 1 HP.
I hate you.
Upgrade a thief dagger. And another one. Lock that thief dagger. And lock 1 more thief dagger.
So is the shop always stocked with the beginning weapon you pick? Because there have been a lot of thief daggers.
The shop seems to stock weapons that you're using so you can upgrade. That's one of the reasons I sold my knife. I didn't want any more knives. Another reason I sold my knife is because I didn't want the knife competing for kills with the thief dagger.
To maximize your crits and get more money. Gotcha. Clever.
And it's totally crazy to think your knives are in competition with each other.
Alright, we need to get our armor to 10, but harvesting is good. We will get the harvesting. Buy both those thief daggers. Pick up the metal plate and lock the butterfly.
You are so lucky you locked the butterfly, because if you hadn't, I would have lost my mind.
I go out of my way to try to get the butterfly sometimes. I'd never pass on it.
Good, because it's the best thing in the game.
Lock the wheelbarrow and move on.
What's that thing covering your mouth? It kind of reminds me of the Hannibal Lecter mask.
That's the metal plate I bought. It gives me 2 armor.
So it protects him and protects everyone else from him and his bites.
That's true. I never thought about that.
Wait, who's that guy?
I think that is an Abyss Terror wearing an alien suit.
Folks, what a treat. 2 psychopaths harassing the same civilization. This one wearing a skin suit of the aliens.
And carrying a bag of curse. Grab the crit chance. Get the max HP. Grab the wheelbarrow and the butterfly.
Butterfly.
Pick up the whistle and the lost duck.
This specifically says the duck is lost. So was it with all the other animals on this ship? Or does it not even know how it got to this planet?
The lost duck is an enigma wrapped in a riddle.
Some say he's a time traveler. Others that he skips across dimensions. But what is known is that he's completely lost.
Upgrade another thief dagger. Lock that thief dagger. And lock the small fish.
I want to go back to that Buffalo Bob guy real quick.
Buffalo Bill, but go on.
So he's an abysmal terror wearing a skin suit.
That is correct. Presumably a well-moisturized one.
So the abysmal terror is not on the same side as the aliens?
I believe they are a third separate faction, and the aliens are being attacked on 2 fronts. One by an ancient eldritch horror beneath the waves, and the other an advanced hostile threat from beyond the stars.
That really makes the Brotato sound like the bad guys.
I think we've established so far that the Brotatos are not the best guys.
I think this fits neatly into the category of everyone sucks here. We'll take the alien tongue, pick up the melee damage, grab the thief dagger and the fish, get the sad tomato.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special treat here. Just like Dr. Samuel Loomis before him, Chief Medical Officer Sad Tomato has arrived to track down and try to put an end to his patient's rampage.
I'd like to see him try. Go more insane and get another thief dagger, lock the leather vest, and get the coffee.
Ah, nothing goes better with insanity than a nice cup of coffee.
Finally, we'll lock the shady potion and move on.
So you spent a considerable amount of time with the crazy Brotato, delving into the mind of a madman. What have you learned by staring into that abyss?
I learned that maybe well-rounded wasn't that bad. I died 45, maybe 50 times. The weird thing is I don't hate crazy for that. I guess the big difference is I like to have a gimmick with my Brotatos. And well-rounded was just all the options were available. It makes you look deep inside and realize that maybe you're the crazy one.
I mean, there is that definition of insanity. I think dying 50 times over and over again meets that criteria. And I do agree, gimmicks are for the best. Especially sticking to kayfabe, like buying all the insanity, even though you don't need it.
It just makes the whole experience more fun. We'll pick up the lock. Grab the max HP. Gonna grab all of this right here. Grab the baby gecko.
Alright, so there's been speculation about the demon or the entrepreneur mutilating the baby gecko in order for you to get its abilities. But the butterfly has granted you its wings. You didn't kill it, because you couldn't even if you tried. So how do you think this works?
Maybe the demon is the contractor between me and the baby gecko.
So you force a baby to make a deal with a demon.
I like to think of it more like The demon and the baby gecko split the money, and the gecko grants me his tail.
Too financial themed. I think this is an entrepreneur thing. The demon's the one that will replace your eyes with strawberries and stuff.
But the entrepreneur does not have the ability to give me a gecko tail.
But that's when the entrepreneur's true power comes in. Contacts. He includes the doctor in the deal, and the doctor does the surgery. To use advanced Brotato technology and use the baby gecko's genetic code to grow you a baby gecko tail.
That sounds plausible and ethical.
Thank God. Now I can sleep at night.
We don't want the decomposing flesh. I can't handle the negative HP right now.
It's kind of crazy that the crazy Brotato is the only one who's not decomposing his own flesh.
I really couldn't afford the -1 health per level up on this. Reroll and get the attack speed. Grab the fish hook. Let's see if we can get some curse going. Pick up the muscly dude.
Who in the world is the little muscly dude?
Muscles?
Show some respect. That's Lieutenant Muscles.
Sorry, Lieutenant Muscles. Lock the insanity. Lock the goblet. Grab the tree. And lock the thief dagger. And let's see if we can't get any of those cursed.
So we've made it to wave 9. This is around where you decide whether or not you're capable of continuing, right?
It's more of a check of seeing how much I need to improve my damage.
And how are you doing so far?
This wave got completely obliterated. I'm just fine.
So would you say that you're prepared for the hordes of enemies that's to come?
With over 700 materials in my wallet, I'm about to be.
Oh, it's gonna be a bloodbath, isn't it?
You have no idea.
I have a question. So what are materials? Is it just money, or are they actually materials used for something?
Looks like uranium to me.
I have so many questions, but at the same time, none at all.
I know what you mean. All I can really say is, it's valuable.
Wait, are you here on a harvesting mission? Because the aliens formed this uranium-like substance in their bodies?
It is conceivably possible that was the original expedition.
Oh my god, I'm going to go on a rant next wave.
We'll take the mouse. More enemies is very good for us. Reroll. Do I want range? No, I want HP regeneration. We'll reroll again and take the melee damage. Nice, we got a cursed dagger and a cursed goblet. Buy both of those and then pick up the insanity. Grab another mouse. Pick up the recycling machine.
What's up with the terrified onion?
It's an onion, and it's terrified.
Yeah, just like how the sausage was scared, right?
I'm guessing it's Ensign buddies with the scare sausage.
Ensign's onion and sausage. They're probably scared all the time because they're the red shirts on the away missions.
Grab another wheelbarrow. Grab the leather vest and the goldfish. Nice, a bloody hand. We'll just lock everything here and see if it gets cursed.
Alright, so hear me out. This planet is exceptionally valuable to the kingdom of Potato World. So valuable that the king of the Brotatos himself has come. Your mission to harvest as much of this green material as you can. Because it's like the spice menage. The universe, advanced space travel, everything runs essentially off of this green material. So when the Brotato scouts discovered that it grows naturally amongst the flora and fauna of this planet, the king gathered forth his greatest soldiers, his greatest assets, the Brotatos, in order to claim this world for Potato World and establish dominance over the galaxy. But they didn't know that there's a deep, insidious curse on the world. And the eldritch horrors of the abyss caused the Brotato ship to crash. And now each of the Brotatos must scatter out to claim as much territory for the king as possible. And as much of this green stuff as they can to repair their ship's technology so that they can establish their base of operations. That's the story here, people.
Let's take the shady potion. Grab the crit chance. What do I want here? I think attack speed, and yeah, I'll go attack speed. Nice! Everything is cursed. Let's grab the mirror and see if it works on the hand. It does not. Use the mirror on the vest and grab the cursed bloody hand that does 18% lifesteal, 3% damage for every 1% lifesteal we have, and we take 1 damage per second. Then we'll grab the cursed white flag. Pick up the spyglass. Lock the coupon, tractor, and the scar. Reroll, see if we get something good to curse. I'll curse Night Goggles. And let's see what we get.
So let's say your theory is spot on accurate.
Which it is.
Why bring Brotatos like the Renegade and Crazy? Wouldn't they just mess up any operation they were part of?
Whereas that is a good question, as we have to accept that all of the Brotatos had these titles before the crash. However, that does not mean they had those titles before arriving here from Potato World. For instance, the Renegade could have been locked up in the brig because he went rogue during the mission. And as we can see from the buying habits of the crazy Brotato, the dude is all about getting cursed items, and they could have driven him insane.
It is also conceivably possible there is a 4th player in this game.
I'm listening.
The Buccaneer Brotato and his pirate crew.
That opens up so many options. It means that they're not all intrinsically loyal to the king, and they could have gotten into a massive space battle, which in turn led to them all crashing, because everyone wants the green crystals.
Oh my god.
We do not need a sharp bullet. We will take the lumberjack shirt. Let's reroll here. Grab the luck. And our Night Goggles and Scar got cursed. And now we have over 100 crit with our weapons. We'll buy everything here, out of order, of course. Lock the Blood Leech, Coil, and Bean Teacher. See if they get cursed.
Why are you locking stuff that you can easily afford?
That's because I picked up the fish hook.
Does it get jealous of other items?
No. The fish hook has a chance to curse items that are locked.
So you're telling me that this Bean Teacher, who has dedicated his life, presumably educating all the babies on this ship, wait, he's a martial artist, in the ways of combat, and you are trying to sacrifice him to the abyssal terrors and curse him?
I guess Crazy was a bad student.
You said it yourself. Crazy is obsessed with cursing things.
The descent into madness. Clearly, the crazy Brotato has succumbed to the call of the abyss.
And lock the blindfold.
Alright, it's time for the first massacre. The Horde wave has begun. How do you feel?
I feel excited. I'm getting a lot of crits, and it's going to be a lot of extra materials.
There are so many cursed enemies in this wave.
Well, since I have the fish hook, I'm getting a lot more curse, which is making a lot more cursed enemies.
I would question why a fish hook is giving all these curses, but it's the Abyssal Terror, isn't it?
Of course it's the Abyssal Terror. The local fishermen were the first ones to succumb to the curse.
The poor fisherman Brotato.
You must portray him as either succumbing to the curse or its greatest adversary.
I'll keep that in mind.
Do so, for the dark whispers of the depths will be haunting him.
We'll take the glasses. Grab more armor. Take the crit chance, not sure why, I'm max. Grab the cursed blood leech. And just buy everything else.
So the Bean Teacher was too strong of will to be cursed by you.
It would have made him a better teacher.
How?
The XP he gives would have gone up, and his negative would have gone down.
At the price of his soul for the Abyssal Terror.
I can live with that. Lock that thief dagger. Lock the clover and the gambling token. And lock the blindfold. Alright, let's get more curse.
Man, you're gonna be rich by the end of this, seeing how you're not buying anything in the shop.
I have a fishhook and enough power currently to not feel the absence of buying things.
So the curse has made you gone so mad you think you can't get any more powerful.
On the contrary, the curse has made me realize how powerful I could be.
I feel like we said the same thing, you just don't realize it.
You're taking the coward's approach, while I am a Brotato of vision.
Your vision is clouded by curse, you don't know what you're saying.
My vision has never been more clear. Power, untold power, is at my fingertips. All I must do is heed the whispers of the deep.
You've gone completely insane.
No, this is how I have always been. I am the crazy Brotato, and I will fulfill my destiny. Of course we're going to take a cursed wheelbarrow. Grab the speed. Grab the melee damage. Oh, look at all that curse. Combine those two, make a cursed red dagger, and buy the thief dagger. Gonna grab all of this right here. Lock the goblet. Do I want to lock any of these? No. Grab the spyglass. Grab the tree. Lock both thief daggers. Reroll and see what we can get. Grab the cursed baby squid.
Anyone else finding it a little unnerving how many more cursed items we are seeing?
It truly is a descent into madness.
That poor baby squid.
Yeah, but it's aquatic. It didn't stand much of a chance anyway.
Grab the cursed missile.
You know who I don't trust with a cursed missile the most? That guy!
This is why you'll be the first.
Anyone else willing to fail this run?
I'd like to see where this goes.
And we'll leave it there for now.
Alright, the second horde is upon us. Do you hear the whispers? The cursed masses are assembling to sacrifice themselves to the crazy Brotato, so that he may gain ever more power.
Is it just me, or is this kind of getting spooky?
Why are you so afraid?
I don't know. Usually it's just not as creepy.
You have nothing to be afraid of. Just embrace the curse with me and rise as one of its champions.
Let's just move on. Oh my gosh! The nightmare almost ended!
The great old ones are simply testing their champion, I think.
I will survive any test, any challenge, and any threat.
Yay!
Yay, indeed. This has actually been a really good wave.
Yeah, that's what I meant too.
We have no need for Tyler. Grab the max HP. Grab the attack speed. Let's upgrade that thief dagger. Combine that thief dagger and pick up this thief dagger. And pick up the goblet. Grab the baby elephant. Upgrade that thief dagger. Pick up the diploma.
Nerd!
This is why you will be second.
I'm not scared of you.
You will be. Get the wandering bot. Grab the muscly dude. And the alien eyes. Grab the cursed vest. Pick up the clover. Combine that dagger. And grab the power generator. Heck yeah, I'll take a cursed vigilante ring. Lock the thief dagger. The nail and the mastery. And let's move on.
You know, I do understand where you're coming from. It's getting exceedingly more ominous, isn't it? With each passing wave, there's just more and more cursed enemies. Their numbers are growing as it spreads. The local population has lost themselves to the curse of the eldritch beneath. Shambling shells of what they once were. It's enough to make even these big fat guys still cry. Oh no, I'm cursed, boo-hoo. Oh wow, I'm cursed. Oh my god, I'm cursed, boo-hoo.
All that build-up just to mock that thing again.
It's a passion project of mine.
How about we talk about something less ominous? Or whatever you're doing with that fat guy.
Like what?
Well, this is the first appearance of the little robot friend.
Is he cursed?
No, thankfully.
Oh, so I guess he's just a cool little robot.
Would have been cooler if he was cursed.
I hate you so much right now.
Love you too. Let's take the head injury. Take the wolf helmet. Grab the attack speed. Let's pick up the speed. Nice, more curse. Grab the cursed nail. Combine that thief dagger. Pick up that thief dagger. Grab the mastery. We don't have rip and tear, so we don't need the plastic explosives. Let's lock the crystal. Grab the clover. Upgrade that thief dagger. Don't need the night vision. We'll lock the regeneration potion. Definitely take the cursed wings and lock the metal. And we will lock that cursed mirror for later.
You guys remember Brendan Fraser's mummy? Not to be confused with Tom Cruise's mummy, I guess.
Yeah, why?
Spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen it, but this is starting to remind me of those Cairo scenes where all the locals are just turning into Emotep's mind slaves. Emotep. Emotep.
Yeah, I get that. Does this make the crazy Brotato Benny?
Well, I certainly hope he's not Brendan Fraser.
Now, it'd only be Brendan Fraser if he was trying to stop the curse. He's serving it. So he's either Benny or Emotep himself. Crazy Brotato. Alright, only 4 more waves left. Just how deep into the depths of insanity do you sink?
I suppose we'll have to see.
Did you really have to say the creepiest thing you could have right now?
Yes. Grab the wolf helmet. Take the scar. I do not want Etsy's couch. Grab the shady potion. Get the max HP. Grab the attack speed. Pick up the mirror. We're taking 50% less damage from our armor. Let's take the double crystals and buy everything else. Grab the gambling token, which caps our dodge. Grab the corrupted shard. Grab the piggy bank. Grab the scar and the goldfish. Do we want to reroll now? Yeah, I think so. Lock the muscle dude, vest, and poisonous tonic.
Dude, you're trying to curse Lieutenant Muscles. That's messed up.
He'll be more powerful.
Lieutenant Muscles doesn't need your ill-begotten power.
He'll think differently when he gets it. So you think Muscles is gonna get cursed?
Nah, he's too strong for that.
I think he's tempted by the power.
Look, I know he looks like a roided-out freak, but trust me, he's all natty.
The curse is natty.
It is decidedly not natty.
You don't understand the curse then.
I guess not, nor do I want to.
You'll be speaking a different tune when you get your new laser gun.
We're still talking about the game, right?
I don't know anymore. Remember, this is 45 deaths in.
And it's truly driven you mad. You know, this really doesn't feel like a Wave 17.
Yeah, he's just easily slaughtering everything.
Yeah, and it only gets better from here.
So, can bosses appear cursed?
If they can, I've never seen one. take the turret, take the missile, grab the melee damage, take the HP regeneration. Nice, more curse. Grab the cursed muscle dude.
No! Lieutenant Muscles, what have they done to you?
We've made him better than he ever could be on his own.
This has gone too far, man. This has gone way too far.
Unfortunately, at this point, you're way too weak to stop me.
You monster. You will not get away with this.
Oh, but I think I will.
At least he didn't curse the butterfly.
I'm on your side now. This is too weird.
Grab the poisonous tonic. We do not need the blindfold. And grab the leather vest. Taking 53% less damage now. Grab the crown.
You just took the crown, you usurper.
Who else but I deserve it? Lock the dagger. And go on.
All right, our first and only elite. Let's see what's up. Ah, the stitch together chef guy. I really hope he cleaves you in half. Well, that was very disappointing.
At this point, it's just a casual stroll through a field.
It really is. I don't foresee you having any issues, but that doesn't mean you should get cocky.
You think Jason just thought, this is a cakewalk, I'll handle it easily?
I mean, it's not like he ever picked challenging prey. I think he was more about the vibes and experience, not, the challenge of it.
Yeah, I guess Predator was the one that wanted the challenge, right?
Oh, absolutely. That was what Predator was all about until the more recent movies ruined it all.
Do they not want the challenge in the recent movies?
It becomes more about harvesting autism from a kid or something. It's weird.
What?
Yeah, autism is like the next stage in human evolution, and the Predators want it.
I feel like the Predators completely misunderstood when people were saying their disabilities were their superpowers.
We will definitely take the lucky coin, plus 2 luck for every 1% crit chance you have, which gives us 208 luck. But we lose minus 2 armor. Grab the alien magic.
Ah, some super friendly alien magic. That completes the package.
Yeah, I thought it'd make me look crazier. Take the claw tree. Grab more armor. We're now taking 55% less damage. Grab the 20% attack speed. Take the cursed laser turret. Let's lock the lantern. Grab the cursed helmet, which gives us 57% less damage from our armor. Grab another crystal. How many baby geckos do we have? Just one, so let's try to curse this.
Oh, come on! Why do you want to curse the baby gecko?
Because it will make him better.
I really just can't wait for this run to be over.
Lock the mastery.
Alright folks, here we are at the penultimate wave. We have gone through a journey through madness and the depths. A journey that has made us all realize that the sweet embrace of nothingness is preferable to the descent into madness. It's not much longer now before we stare into the eyes of the abyss and face the bosses. But when you stare into the eyes of the abyss stares back. And when you fight monsters, you have to be careful not to become one. No, that's it. That's all I got.
Sorry, I just thought you were on a roll there.
Yeah, and I thought it turned out pretty well.
But where do you get off assuming I prefer the sweet embrace of nothingness over the descent into madness? I am the crazy Brotato.
You were supposed to be Clarice Starling. To the crazy Brotato's Hannibal Lecter. You weren't supposed to become one and the same.
You were supposed to defeat the Sith, not join them.
Well, I suppose that's where we made the mistake. Because Clarice Starling was interviewing Hannibal Lecter, not living as him. Take the medical turret, take the pocket factory, take the pencil, take the coral, grab the cursed pumpkin just for the curse. Picked up a cursed pumpkin and I don't even need it.
I respect it, but it is Lieutenant Pumpkin. Cursed Lieutenant Pumpkin.
Sorry, cursed Lieutenant Pumpkins. Take the charcoal, take the melee damage, get more armor, takes us up to 59% less damage. Grab the cursed mastery. Get the cursed ice cube.
I see what you did there.
Grab the cursed blood leech. Oh, look at all the curse. Grab the metal plate, which gives us 62% less damage taken. Of course we're gonna grab the insanity. But let's see if we can get it cursed first. And let's move on to the final wave.
The end is nigh as we approach the final hour. One crazy cursed Brotato against a pair of bosses. 2 monsters versus 1. Let's begin. Alright, it's you versus Rocky and the Brain Eater. We've seen these guys before, they're pretty tough, they can be a badass duo. It does not look like it's going very good for our bosses here. Wow, they are just not doing anything. And they're both dead.
Oh my gosh, can he survive the 70 seconds?
Not all heroes' journeys end with the good guys winning.
So were the aliens just the good guys in this run?
I mean, I know I was rooting for them at the end.
Huh. I was too.
And how did that go for you again?
Just be quiet and finish this.
No, I'm gonna gloat. I went through absolute hell for this win, and it's gonna be oh so sweet. So you lost, I win, curse wins, madness wins.
What did you just say? I leave the room for 30 minutes and this is what happens?
Oh, you're back from doing your science stuff, huh?
Again, you mean work.
What, we're doing a case study into madness.
Not a one of you has the mental faculties to do that case study. Probably least of all you, given what I just heard.
But I'm the cursed champion of the Eldritch Depths.
I'm gonna need to go have a word with the commander.
Oh, come on, don't tell the commander.
Congratulations?
Congratulations indeed, I suppose. Well, things got pretty crazy, didn't they?
Yeah, to say the least.
Want to play the death montage?
Yeah, I think that'll make me happy.
That crazy bastard lied to us.
Yeah, that wasn't 40 to 50 deaths.
Well, he still suffered, I guess.
It was nice to say.
If you've made it this far, we thank you for your viewership. If you would like to see the endless waves for the crazy run, a link to an unlisted video will be in the description. We would like to thank our patrons, Bubba, Telna Rhapsody, CJ Landers, Dorian Koholi, and Steve G. We truly thank you for all your support. If anyone would like to join in our support, we will be posting videos a week early on Patreon. Either way, thanks for watching. And tune in next week for an adventure in the wilderness with the gun-toting Ranger Brotato.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, or else...